Here we have our 6 plates of sugar cookie. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 plates of sugar cookies. Welcome back to Dorothy's Kitchen. I have a very special recipe to share with you today. This is my family's favorite Christmas treat, and it is sugar cookies. All my siblings, this is their #1 favorite. And it's actually in my mom's first cookbook that she made. She's made 3 cookbooks for us. This one has been through the mill because I've used it thousands and thousands of times. I've actually made these sugar cookies for a cookie exchange and made 12 dozen of them at a time before. I won't be making 12 dozen today, but I am going to show you all the tips and tricks to make a delicious sugar cookie. So I will zoom you in. I hope you'll follow along and share these very good sugar cookies with your friends and family this Christmas. Starting with 3/4 of a cup of butter. And to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to cream these until they are very light and fluffy. I mentioned that for the butter, I use unsalted butter. I'm adding my 1 egg and I'm going to beat that in. I'm starting off with 2½ cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to be using a little bit of nutmeg, just 1/8 of a teaspoon, just a little tiny pinch. Just gonna quickly mix that up and I will add it in with my butter. The next step requires you to add in slowly 2 tablespoons of milk, as well as the vanilla. So I'm just going to put that in a different measuring cup so that I can incorporate them both at the same time evenly, because I'm going to alternate between my liquid and my dry ingredients here. Okay, so I'm going to put that in with my milk, and I'm going to add those slowly along with the dry ingredients. My butter and sugar, I will add a little bit, alternating between my flour mixture. Once that's stirred for a bit, I'll add a little bit of the vanilla and milk, and I'll just keep going back and forth until everything is incorporated. Back to my flour, back to my milk mixture, and you get the picture. So I went back and forth, alternating with my dry and my wet ingredients, and now I'm just forming this into a ball. And what I'm going to do is roll this out on a piece of parchment. So I cut my dough in half and I'm going to roll it out on this piece of parchment. I'm going to use a little bit of flour just so it doesn't stick to my rolling pin. Roll this out. Now we like a bit of a thicker sugar cookie to the desired thickness, so it's all even. Okay, so that's about the thickness that we're going to do. This on my cookie tray. We'll put it in the fridge for an hour to chill. The process with my other ball of dough. Our dough has been chilling now for about an hour, and I'm just going to start to cut out some of my shapes on my parchment here, and I will use all my leftovers to make more shape or more cookies. I won't waste any. I actually measure this for you, but that's how thick my cookies are. Make some different shapes here. I like this technique of having my dough all ready to go when I pull it out of the fridge. Makes it much easier for me. These in the oven at 400 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes. Now, it's really important that you don't over bake these. They are going to be brown on the bottom. You don't want them to be hard. We like our sugar cookies very soft, so keep a close eye, and they might almost look underdone, but as long as the bottoms are nice and brown, you'll be good to go.
Mom, if you make the gingerbread men, they'll get all go outside they'll get one on the door, and then we'll get one on the door, and then we'll get a try and catch all the snow, all the gingerbread men.
Are we going to be chasing gingerbread men down the street?
Yeah, when we make them.
Oh dear. So we are going to pop in our sugar cookies at 400 degrees for 6 to 8 minutes. Probably about 7 minutes for my oven. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Okay, I just pulled these out of the oven. Now from there they don't look overly cooked, but if you just take a look at the bottom, see the nice brown? That is perfect. That's what you want to see. These are definitely done. Thank you for following along on our 12 Days of Christmas. This was our favorite recipe for cookies. We have a lot of other good recipes, so be sure and check them out on Dorothy's Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. We hope you get to decorate lots of delicious sugar cookies with your friends and family.